Hello, my wonderful and amazing friends and family members. This is going to be an audio only with photos, video, in the interest of brevity. On Tuesday, May 2nd, and drove across to the Canadian side and saw the Floral Clock. It's very beautiful and much photographed. I think they are pansies, I'm not quite sure, in a variety of different colors, making up the numbers on the clock. While I was over there, I went to the Niagara Parks Botanical Gardens, and even though the day was terrible, I was practically in tears because of the overwhelming beauty of the blooming flowers. If you think you saw a lot of tulips in my previous video, they don't even compare to the amount of tulips that are blooming in various colors at the Niagara Parks Botanical Gardens. It was stunningly beautiful. Breathtaking is the only word. I finally went hiking near the Niagara Glen Nature Center. They have guided hikes there at 11 a.m. every weekday, but it was raining too hard at 11, so I had to hike by myself. After that, you climb down about 8 flights of metal stairs, and there are several meandering trails all the way down to the emerald green rushing river. There are beautiful boulders and lush green foliage, and the water looks and beautiful. Later that night, my delightful stepbrother and sister-in-law and their 3 amazing kids met me in Niagara Falls. They weren't able to get there until late, but we still walked to the American side of the falls to see it beautifully lit up at night. On Wednesday, May 3rd, we continued to explore the American side of the falls very extensively, seeing more and more gorgeous views and rainbows and Canadian geese. And finally, we decided to ride the Maid of the Mist and saw the falls from a unique perspective underneath them, and got sprayed pretty heavily by the mist. But it was lots of fun and the views were worth it. After that, we began a 6-hour drive to the town of Fishkill, New York. The drive became increasingly scenic the closer we got, with lush green rolling hills and scattered lakes and occasional slate gray boulders interspersed amidst the trees. And finally, I arrived at about 10:15 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Express in Fishkill, New York. On Thursday, May 4th, we toured Wallkill in the morning. We saw some beautiful views of the fountain and more tulips and the water tower that says Wallkill. Because of construction, we were not able to see the residential part of the tour, and I believe they no longer show the farm animals on the tour. So it was a little disappointing. It was mostly exhibits and factory part of our tour, but it was still nice to see and learn more about. And the sister that gave our tour gave us sweet little parting gifts. She was just a total sweetheart. I had the unbelievable privilege of dining with the Bethel family at Wallkill because I work with an incredibly kind sister who has a fleshly sister and brother-in-law that live and work at Wallkill and have for many years. And even though they personally had never met me, they arranged for me to eat lunch with them. And I had delicious spaghetti and meatballs. I was nervous about making a mess, but thankfully I didn't do too badly. In the afternoon, we went to Patterson. We saw a great deal of beautiful artwork, costume props and displays. We saw beautiful chandeliers. We saw the auditorium where they have the annual meeting and Gilead graduations. And we saw more beautiful areas outdoors. In the evening, we were very tired, but we managed to go to downtown Fishkill, which is a charming little village, which there are a lot of in upstate New York, and we ate at a place called the Tomato Cafe. I ate a delicious plate of pesto penne pasta and a salad. I am going to be in touch soon with hopefully another brief video about a few more days of my trip. There were only 10 days, so you guys can relax. There won't be too many more of these video blogs. My thoughts and prayers are with all of you. Bye.